Samsung's Galaxy S Ultra series has long been the benchmark for flagship Android phones, and if the early leaks and rumors are anything to go by, the upcoming Galaxy S26 Ultra could be one of the most ambitious upgrades yet, or perhaps just a refined evolution of an already solid formula. Either way, there's a lot to unpack. As always with early leaks, the information is contradictory, speculative, and often changes with each passing month. But one thing is certain: expectations are sky high for Samsung's next Ultra. Let's get into everything that's been swirling around, from camera rumors and performance upgrades to design changes, feature returns, and even potential price hikes. The Galaxy S Ultra lineup has always prioritized camera innovation, and it seems the S26 Ultra will continue that tradition, though maybe not in the way fans initially expected. When an early leak suggested that the S26 Ultra would come equipped with two 200-megapixel rear cameras, the internet understandably went wild. That level of photographic power would be unprecedented on a smartphone, raising the bar for mobile photography. But according to newer and seemingly more reliable sources, including well-known tipsters like Panda Flash Pro, that dream might already be fading. More recent reports claim that the S26 Ultra will only include a single 200-megapixel sensor, which is more aligned with what we saw in the S23 and S25 Ultra generations. The reasoning behind this shift appears to be tied to hardware limitations, specifically the phone's Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 Elite chip, a next-gen processor that follows up the 8 Gen 1 in the S25 Ultra, reportedly can't support two ultra-high-resolution sensors simultaneously. While the chip promises better performance and energy efficiency, it may not be up to the task of processing data from two 200-megapixel sensors in real time. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. A well-optimized single sensor can often outperform dual setups that are more about marketing than real-world performance, but it does temper expectations a bit. Another area where the leaks differ is in the number of rear cameras Samsung will go with this time. The past few Galaxy Ultra models have featured 4 rear cameras, including a primary sensor, ultra-wide, and 2 telephoto lenses. For the S26 Ultra, the most likely configuration includes a 200-megapixel main sensor, a 50-megapixel ultra-wide camera similar to the S25 Ultra, and a 50-megapixel telephoto lens at 3.5x or 4x optical zoom. The 50-megapixel 8x periscope lens, however, might be on the chopping block. If Samsung does reduce the number of rear cameras from 4 to 3, it could be in an effort to free up internal space for more important upgrades, like a larger battery or the return of a variable aperture system. Speaking of variable aperture, one of the most exciting rumors is that this technology may be making a comeback. Samsung introduced variable aperture with the Galaxy S9, but then quietly retired it after just a couple of models. Now it looks like the feature could be returning in the S26 Ultra. The rumored aperture range, from f/1.4 to f/4.0, would give users greater flexibility for low-light photography, depth of field control, and overall image sharpness in different lighting environments. This isn't just a gimmick. A variable aperture allows the camera to adapt to changing conditions in real time, much like a DSLR. That means sharper shots at night, smoother background blur when you want it, and less noise when you're capturing photos in dim environments. In addition to aperture upgrades, Samsung is also rumored to be retiring its older HP2 sensor, which has been used since the Galaxy S23 Ultra. The S26 Ultra could debut a new 200-megapixel sensor that's similar in size, but features a redesigned pixel layout and an upgraded lens system. This could lead to better light sensitivity, faster autofocus, improved color science, and greater detail, even if the megapixel count remains unchanged. While there were some early whispers about an under-display selfie camera, the same tech Samsung experimented with on the Galaxy Z Fold 3, newer leaks suggest that it won't be happening this time around. Technical challenges, especially when it comes to maintaining image quality, along with high production costs, appear to have delayed any plans for this feature. For now, Samsung is expected to stick with the tried-and-true punch-hole front camera. So, what's the takeaway? The Galaxy S26 Ultra might not be a revolutionary leap, but it could be a quiet powerhouse, focused on refinement, camera quality, and real-world performance over gimmicks. And in many ways, that might be exactly what users are looking for. Are you excited about the S26 Ultra? Would you rather see bold new tech like dual 200 megapixel sensors and under-display cameras, or are smaller, smarter upgrades enough to win you over? Let's talk about it in the comments. Until next time, take care.